So the most viewed trial of the year is finally over. I think it's now on public record that she used the mainstream media as a sword and shield in order to destroy another man's life. And she has to pay damages. I believe it's less than $15 million because the state has a cap on the amount of money you can ask for defamation, due to the fact that usually you don't have this amount of money being thrown around in defamation cases, considering that most people don't have a $1 billion contract with Walt Disney. But with that out of the way, she did post something very interesting on the Twitter, which I would like to read. The disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken that the mountain of evidence was still not enough to stand up to the disproportionate power and influence that my ex-husband has. So, she believes that there is a grand arching conspiracy theory in which her husband is controlling the mind of the jury, which unanimously, having watched the trial, decided that she is guilty. Where are the fact checkers? Where is Twitter's Trust and Safety Council? The misinformation czar? Where are they? Right? Like, is this correct? Is this what she is saying true? That there is this grand arching conspiracy theory in the United States orchestrated by the man Johnny Depp in order to make her look bad? And if that's the case, why is it that Johnny Depp lost his role at Disney? If he has so much power and so much sway, because for those of you who haven't watched this, or people with short-term memory, you may remember that when she initially made the accusation, Johnny Depp was not only fired, but he had almost the entire internet going after him. And he is the one which had recordings and showed evidence of her on tape saying that she has beaten Johnny, and it's like, who's going to believe you? No one's going to believe you, Johnny. And that's when things started turning around for him. But like initially, everyone was on her side. So I don't see Johnny being this powerful. I mean, yeah, he's the man with the cassette tape that has the recording. That gives him power over the jury. He had the facts and the evidence on his side. I'm even more disappointed with what this verdict means for other women. Oh, of course, she cares about my mother. Amber Heard cares about my wife. And she cares about your sister and your daughter, because Amber is the representative of women everywhere. Your mother voted for her, right? Like, she has been put in charge to speak on behalf of the fairer sex due to, I don't know, what gives her the qualifications? Why exactly is she representing women everywhere? Because now, here's the thing. When she posted this, you can see that people can't reply to it because she knows the backlash she's going to get. So you get 10,000 retweets, you get 40,000 likes, and then you have the mother of all ratios. I don't think I have ever seen such a ratio in my entire freaking life. 99.1 thousand quote tweets. So I have seen furries dissing on her, I have seen children dissing on her, and more importantly, I have seen other women dissing on her. Feminists, progressive women, who are pointing out that because of what she did, and this is true for anyone that watched the trial, it's going to be very difficult for women to be taken seriously because she probably coined a new term. When a woman comes out saying that, oh, I have been assaulted, people are going to be like, have you really, or are you being an Amber Heard? It is a setback. It is a setback in the clock in a time when a woman who spoke up and spoke would be publicly shamed and humiliated. It sets back the idea that violence against women is to be taken seriously. I just want to point out that I have never seen this in any other case ever, where she claimed that she had a makeup kit in her purse every single time she was with Johnny because, he was so violent, so she had to constantly use makeup in order to cover herself up. The makeup company, I mean, this is mind-blowing, okay? The makeup company posted on Twitter that product, which she claims she was carrying around when she was with Johnny, didn't exist at the time when she was married with him. So the makeup company wasn't called on stand. The makeup company wasn't even asked. No, like, they came out of their own willingness, their own initiative to point out that she is full of shit. Like, that is just mind-blowing, because I've never seen it ever before. Like, I don't know of any other example where this happened, where a corporation comes out to say that you have committed perjury while on stand. I don't think that has ever happened in the history of the United States. I believe Johnny's attorney succeeded in getting the jury to overlook the key issue of free speech and ignore evidence that was so conclusive that we won in the UK. What does winning in another country with different laws have to do with America? I mean, by this logic, Johnny can say, well, why did the people in the UK give her the win, considering that I won in the US? Not to mention, she's like, oh, I have lost the right. I thought I was an American. I have the right to speak freely and open. Yeah, the Supreme Court limits the ability of free speech in 7 cases, and one of them is defamation. Like, you're not allowed to defame people, okay? You're not allowed to blackmail people. You're not allowed to do incitement to violence. There are limits to free speech. I know that it's very difficult for people who don't even know the American Constitution to come to gripes with what the Constitution actually is and what the rights actually are. But no, like, defamation is not free speech. I don't think defamation is free speech in any country around the world. Like, even in America, okay? America is one of the nations with the broadest definition of free speech, but defamation definitely not one of it. To me, it's astonishing that there are people who live in an alternate reality, okay? Like, I know why Amber is posting this. Like, her only card left to play is to double down. I get it, but, like, the people that believe her and the people that are, going, oh my God, you're so right. Oh yes, the conspiracy in America. There is a grand conspiracy to keep women down. Really? And it's run by Johnny Depp, is it? Or even then, it's like, so you're saying that every single time a woman claims that she's abused, like, the man always wins? Like, do you want to make a poll on that? Do you want to make a survey on that and see what's happening? So, finally, this is over. It's going to be an interesting couple of days. I'll probably release a couple more videos talking about it, because there are other angles of approach that I think are warranted. Like, for example, the media attacking YouTubers for covering it. And if you guys want some more funny takes, you'd have to go on Twitter yourself and click on the quote tweets and scroll down and see what women are thinking about what she did. Right? Because she doesn't allow actual women who aren't subscribed to her to express their opinions. But you'll see many women, some of them victims as well, expressing the fact that they are very dissatisfied with the fact that Amber Heard decided to represent them and speak on their behalf. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.